Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Milo Mitchell. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
And here is Jay Lee. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 1.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Runner to first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Jesus Torres. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Montoya. Left-hand hitter waits. Check swing, called strike. In the air out to center. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Here's the second baseman. Line drive, caught.
Batting third.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
The batter now, Everett Bruce. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The A's strand one, scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. Now the DH for the Padres. Number one. Swings through that one for strike two. 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Tattooed and gone. That one felt good, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Next for the Padres, Judson Hammond. Late on that fastball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And it remains 2-2. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good job to fight that one off. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. This one smoked on its way out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's the left fielder. And a base hit up the middle.
Batting 7, the third
So
baseman,
digging in, Roger Cortez. That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone. Their third home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So up next, Angel Rodriguez. Next pitch is outside.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
To first, 1 out in the second.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's the catcher to hit, Vince Beck. That one missing inside. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side, and foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Well struck, right field. It one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the batting order turns over. So digging in now for San Diego, Mariano Tejada. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So they turn things over to the righty, Ismael Villanueva.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So digging in, Mario Mata. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Pitch is high. Throw to third. Save. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner on at first with one gone. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jay Lee. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 8-0.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat. Watch it go a long way. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Judson Hammond. And that one almost got him. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
16.
So a man aboard. Now the left fielder. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Runner takes off, gets a piece, and stays alive. Move to first. Hammond back on a dive. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a base hit. And out to aboard.
Now batting, third baseman, Roger Cortez.
And here is Roger Cortez. That misses, and the count's even at 2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 on, 2 outs. That one a little bit high, and it's a full count.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
In the air, this one's well struck, and it is gone. Grand slam. A massive home run. They are unloading here their 5th homer of the inning, and they add on. It's 12-0.
A fastball might be the most satisfying pitch to hit a home run, and he did it with a pitch outside the zone. Impressive. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Now
New pitcher on now, Sebastian Dotson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Two down, bases empty. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Vince Beck. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.